Speaking from Bhutan, Prime Minister Modi has said,
all those responsible will be brought to justice.
A car explosion in Pakistan's capital Islamabad has killed 13 people and left 21 injured. A cabinet committee on security meeting will be held tomorrow. The BSF has raised its first ever all-female drone squadron that will specialize in surveillance, reconnaissance and tactical drone operations. India has issued a NOTAM warning for an Indian Navy firing exercise off on India's west coast between 18 to 21 November. Under the Maha Gajraj exercise, the Indian Air Force conducted fighter jet landings on the Bharatmala highway airstrip in Rajasthan. After the Delhi terror attack yesterday, Pakistan Air Force Chief has cancelled foreign trips amid fears of Indian retaliation. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov has announced that preparations are underway for Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to India before the end of this year. DroneAcharya Aerial Innovations Limited has secured a 7.12 crore rupees contract from the Indian Army to supply both digital and analog first-person view drones. France's Rafale aircraft has emerged as the frontrunner in Portugal's upcoming tender, overtaking the American F-35 Lightning II, making Portugal the fourth European nation to ditch the F-35 in favor of Rafale aircraft. India and Vietnam have signed two major defense agreements, including a mutual submarine search and rescue support, and a letter of intent on defense industry cooperation that focuses on joint R&D technology transfer and co-production of weapon platforms. Maldives' president has inaugurated the Hani Madhu International Airport, a major infrastructure project funded under the Indian government's line of credit assistance. In a surprising turn of events, the three AH-64E Apache Guardian helicopters bound for India were flown back to Kansas Airport on 9 November, sparking speculation about possible technical, logistical or regulatory issues. The DRDO is developing a swarm loitering munition UAV, which will be a vertical takeoff and landing capable drone, combining intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance as well as precision strike and swarm coordination. 3 prototypes have already validated autonomous vertical takeoff, formation flying, and hover mode targeting, and technology transfer is now underway for large-scale production. The system offers a 50 km line of sight range, extendable to 200 km, can loiter at 3 km altitude, and dive onto high-value targets with an 8 kg warhead after operator confirmation. The DRDO is preparing to launch limited series production of the Astra Mark II air-to-air missile next year, with full-scale production by 2027. Several Su-30 operators including Malaysia, Vietnam and Algeria are closely tracking the 200 km range Astra Mark II program, as they are currently dependent on the aging Russian 80 km range R-77 missile. Bharat Electronics Limited is developing 3 radar systems and 2 control centers for DRDO's Project Kusha for the Indian Air Force. The radar suite includes a long-range battle management radar with a 600 km range, a multi-function fire control radar capable of guiding 72 missiles at 400 km range, and a mast-mounted radar detecting low-altitude drones and cruise missiles within 150 km. The Indian Air Force is integrating the 350 km range Rudram-2 anti-radiation missile onto its Mirage-2000 fighter jets, bridging the gap until Tejas Mark II enters service. Firing tests on the Mirage-2000 are slated for early 2026, and operational clearance is expected by mid-2026. The DRDO has successfully conducted a static test of the Stage 2 motor of the 5,000 km range submarine-launched ballistic missile. The motor uses an advanced high-density composite propellant for stable combustion, and dual actuator vector control for underwater trajectory correction. Monitored through over 250 sensors, the test showed zero deviation from design goals, and was cleared by the Technical Assessment and Review Board. Today's top 3 comments.